Hello friends, let's continue the checkmate. White to move, mate in 2. Maybe we get a new piece. It's important to not get make a stalemate. Ooh, this is so beautiful, wow. We get knight, moves here, and then get another knight, wow. This is extraordinary, no? Wow, this is something really super cool. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's go for the next one. I like the ones which we got today. Looks like they are fun. Let's see the next one. Okay, so if you have an idea, please write into the chat. Oh la la, oh la la, oh la la. First idea is this one for me to block the things. Yeah, with the idea of if the knight moves here, example, then it's a checkmate. Knight moves somewhere else, then it's a checkmate with the knight moves here. Okay, so I can, wow. Moment. White was not good. Why was it not good? Ah, okay. Actually, you can play like rook knight b6 simply, like knight b6, and then cannot give the check because it goes here, and with the rooks, then go one of the. We should be ready to give the checkmate from here. Or from the other side. Or from this one. The king, okay, if the king moves, we just move that rook so the knight cannot block. Okay. Let's go for the next one. So white to move, mate in 2. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Where are you from? Afro. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Dalla Polonia. Polonia. Poland? So you are from Poland? Okay, so white to move mate into. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How will be? So maybe it's starting again the harder puzzles. Or maybe not. We will see what's going on. What if you get a queen? King e5, that's good. If king d7, that's good. If pawn c5, then there is no checkmate. That's the problem. If pawn c5, then no checkmate. Maybe get a knight. Maybe better to get a knight. c5, then queen e6 checkmate. c6. Okay, that's knight. Let's get a knight. Wow, beautiful. Checkmate. Go see that it's also checkmate. Once I had a Polish girlfriend actually. I was in Poland like 2 times, I think. Once in Warsaw and other time in Krakow. And actually, I think the third time also in where it was like a holiday place close to Krakow, I think. Which part of Poland do you live? Score, so it's nice checkmate. Okay, let's go for the next one. White to move, mate into. Ah, Netto, good morning, good morning. How is the weather in Brazil? Yeah, Zakopane, I think, yeah. So you live near Zakopane? Okay, so I think to play just here queen e7. If the knight moves, then we get a checkmate here. If the other knight moves, we get a checkmate here. If the king moves, we get a checkmate rook there. Yeah. So if this knight moves, then we give the checkmate here. Other knight moves, we give the checkmate here. And the king moves, we give the checkmate with the rook. Have you ever been in Hungary? So white to move mate into. Oh, this is really nice. King e4. Look this checkmate. Captures, then we get a knight. Wow. Okay, nice. We just get a new queen. Let's see, we give the checkmate this way. Okay, let's go for the next one. White to move, mating 2. Oh la la, this is it. Okay. Do you drive like a big van, or what do you drive? A bus or something else? Mhm. So how to give a checkmate? This is interesting question. Queen f3 looks like something to consider, but king h, king h8, we need to be ready also for that one. Queen h3 maybe. Yeah, queen h3 I think is the checkmate. Ah, good morning, Chris. Good morning, Chris. Wow, truck driver. Okay, now 40 tons. Wow, that's a big one. Do you travel also overnight, or you just go in the morning and go back home in the afternoon? Chris, how will you travel to the tournament? So when will you arrive? So checkmate. It goes out then. Well, let's go for the next one. Next one. Ooh, again. Wow, so many pieces. Ah, yeah, Chris, I asked how will you travel to the tournament? So when will you arrive? Ah, after you go for 1 month. Wow. So in the evenings, maybe you play chess sometimes on chess.com when you are in the delegation work? Okay, I see, I see. Maybe you can check out my blog actually. Maybe it can be helpful for you. If you want to, if you like this kind of puzzles, here's the first link. But you can check out also the other. My Facebook, you can send me a Facebook request, a friend request, my website or chess.com. So why to move? Wow, 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 wow. What's going on here? Maybe c3 if it takes, then queen c5 checkmate. Oh, but he can go like queen e4. That's the critical one, king e4. Maybe queen e3 just. So if he plays king c6, then queen c5, if he moves the bishop. Yeah, I think that's it, queen e3. Ah, okay, so we will arrive around a similar time, and I think that the game is starting at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Do you know that? Or this is what I think you said that, or maybe the organizer? Or I looked in the website. I don't know exactly. Yeah, the morning will be interesting for me to go back because I need to be on the airport like maybe like 4 a.m. in the morning. Wow, wow, that's a special challenge. Maybe best if I don't go to sleep that night, or maybe still good to have at least like 4 or 5 hours sleep. Ah, really? First round at 8? Really? Wow, that's pretty late, but that's good. So everybody can arrive there in time. And when will be the other rounds? You have like a link for that? But that's cool if it starts only at 8, then maybe can have a little time to acclimatization. Maybe can before do some. I can get maybe some presents for my daughter and wife in the afternoon. Yeah, but that's pretty late. Yeah, so it's maybe then also can get maybe a nap in the afternoon actually to be able to play well in that late. Oh, that's kind of unusual for me. I never started I think a game like 8 in the evening. But at least the time control is relatively quick, so I think maximum maybe the game will be like maybe like 4 hours long. That's I think the maximum probably, or something like that, or not. So probably at midnight will be finished. I heard in some clubs that's usual, like in Europe, and they start like maybe 7 in the evening. Usually in our club we start at 6 and finishing at 9. In our club day on Mondays. So let's just show you the different checkmates. Like this is here. This one. If you can go there, then we go to here. Yeah, well, other cases we just go here to c5. Yeah. Of course, that's the reason I think too. So they can arrive. Okay, let's go for the next one. And you know the other rounds that when will they start? Okay, white to move mate into. Ah, this is interesting. The pawn goes this way, so we cannot go like this. Yeah, we should be aware of the stalemate motifs. Wow, I think knight h1 is no takes and queen a7 checkmate. Wow, this is nice, no? Knight h1, wow, what a move. Queens, then we give the checkmate from here. And if he gets a knight, then we give the checkmate from here. Ah, okay, thank you, Chris. Have you ever been in this tournament before? Or do you know the city? So white to move mate into again. So the challenge is like, because this would be like a checkmate if you cover. Ah, okay. And how is the Irish league? Is it like on weekends, like one game one weekend, or it's like more games in one time frame? So like it goes out g2 actually. If you go like something like this. Actually knight g4. Yeah, if he goes here, then we just give the check. If he moves the knight, we just go with the. But okay, but he can go to d1 actually. Yeah. Knight d1, then he goes here. I think we need knight g4. So checkmate. So checkmate. Yeah, you know, if knight d1, I think he just plays here, and then there is no checkmate because he runs away, runs out. So we need to cover the. Oh, what's the difference? So now it's like, yeah, this is the checkmate, which is. Ah, yeah, you know, the problem is this, then you cannot give this checkmate because the knight is blocking. Okay, let's go for the next one. So white to move mate into. Oh my god. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything goes well. I had that long time ago, like when several of my teeth was removed and everything rearranged. It was like maybe 10 years ago, something like that last time, or 11 years ago. Yeah, that's a challenge, but hopefully in a couple of weeks you will be good again. And probably like in a day you will feel fine, hopefully no pain. Same idea. To get a checkmate with this one. Or if the knight moves, then we give the checkmate here. A GM tomorrow, wow. Where in the 4NCL league you play? Hello Amir Textla, nice to see you here. Who will be your opponent? Let's go for the next one. White to move mate into. A county match, okay. Ah, Neil MacDonald, wow. I just read, I think, some of his books. Neil MacDonald. Okay, and how did the games go? Oh la la, wow. This is checkmate in 2 moves. Sure. Wow. Congratulations, that's pretty good. Did you checkmate him or? How did you win the game? The problem is now rook f2 is a challenge here. Huh, what's going on here? It's really mate in 2. Why to mate in 2 here? No, I think I need to move the king probably. And probably this is a Zugzwang position actually. King e7 should be the move. Yeah, I think it's because if the rook moves here, then we can do the checkmate from here. If he moves here, that blocks the bishop, so we give the checkmate from here. Moves here, then we give the checkmate from here. If the bishop moves, then we give the checkmate from here. Because it blocked the rook. If he moves something like this, then we can give the checkmate from here. The problem, rook c1 was not a good move, Amir, because after the king moves, he will capture the rook, so we cannot do queen d3. That's why I need to answer this one. Ah, wow, Summerskill and Jonathan Rosen also, wow. Long, I guess, how many years ago? Like 30 years ago or something like that? Okay, let's go for the next one. Why to move mate in 2? Wow, what's going on here? How to give a checkmate? Rook c6 feels like a good move, but this king e5. No, it plays king e5 and okay, it's not a. I was thinking like queen g1 actually. So the king moves, then good. But if the pawn moves to b4, that's the challenge. How to do the checkmate there? Maybe queen f1 actually. But then king e5 is okay. Oh. Queen f, okay, but queen f1, he plays b4. Otherwise it would be nice, but b4 is actually just no checkmate. So you can go back to d5. So maybe queen a1 or something like that. Okay, it's probably make a discover checkmate. Yeah, queen a, and then if b4, then queen a5. That's it. Wow! Look what a checkmate. It's the checkmate. And this is a checkmate. Double checkmate. moves here, then it's a checkmate from a5. Wow, looks good, pretty good, no? Interesting. But you know, it's maybe these puzzles are easier than the previous ones, or I start to, my brain starts to adapt maybe to the situation. Hopefully both, probably both. White to move mate into. Okay, the pawns are going to this way. Oh la la, what's going on here? I think a queen to e3, but then e4. Queen f2, then c4. You actually like the c4 looks like the real problem. How to give a checkmate? Maybe then we need to take on e5 or what else? Hello home. Oh, now we have 2 international masters in the chat. Oh, maybe one of the strongest chat. Bishop c2, bishop c2. But what if king c4? I don't think there is a checkmate. How are you home? Queen g3. Oh yeah. Yeah, if c4 then queen takes e5. That's what's the goal. Yeah. If e4 then queen g8, and if king yeah, c4 then queen b3. If king e4 then queen f3. That's it. Yeah. He cannot go out here. Irish whiskey, okay. Yeah, actually, I don't drink alcohol. I drink only, you know, spring water without bubbles, usually, or maybe freshly pressed juices. But, you know, it's different people, different ways to increase the level of awareness. Let's go for the next one. Yeah, just write here that will be a nice one for the puzzle for others. The last one was an interesting one. So let's go for the next one. White to move, mate into. Wow, wow. These are very exotic studies. Wow. What's going on here? So if you go to like c1, how will be the checkmate? Maybe if you can queen c2 or something like that. So just queen a4 probably. Yeah, we take if this the checkmate. So checkmate takes, and then checkmate. Yeah, that's it. I think we looked all of them. Okay, let's go for the next one. This is number 18 actually for today. Wow, wow, white to move mate into. Oh la la, oh la la, oh la la. The pin is good, the pin is good, I think. It's kind of like a Zugzwang already. The rook can move actually, rook can move to h8. Yeah, nice would be the checkmate like on e7. First knight is queen f6, but then knight d6 comes to block. Next one is try to give a checkmate on d7, so maybe queen f5. Yeah, on d7, yeah. The bishop cannot defend. The knight defends, then we take on f8. Ah, okay, queen f5 is the rule. This is a checkmate. Checkmate. Moves, then it's a checkmate. If he moves the rook, then it's a checkmate on d7. Wow, found it. Looks good, yeah. Okay, let's go for the next one. So mate into again. f6 looks like a good move, because if he takes, then knight takes f6. If queen takes this one, then queen g8 checkmate. The queen moves somewhere else than queen e7, checkmate, and the king cannot move. Beautiful. So f6 is the one. Covered. Okay, beautiful. This was quick. Yeah. So maybe you will have a good chance in Ireland. You can get there. All kind of Irish whiskies. White to move mate in 2 now. Oh la la, what's going on here? Rook d5 is my first guess. The idea of queen h3. If g6, queen h3, bishop moves, then bishop g6, then queen f4. And then queen h7 also certainly a checkmate. What else goes here then? Okay. Home, do you play in the league? In any of the leagues do you playing? No? I remember probably you told me, but sorry, I am just I still working on my memory. Hopefully I will remember next time. So you nothing. Ah yeah, you said you play poker, yeah? And do you still improving in poker, or how is that? Do you study it? You have like some kind of training also there? So queen g5 should be the move here, yeah. If it's the knight moves, we take it, the pawn. Yeah, let me just leave the... What? 6 million on at poker? Wow. What's that? Like that's the like the biggest poker tournament he won or what? It's I think something like there the price is something like this, like 10 millions or... Wow. Really? And how did he manage the things? Because I know like sometimes when people win big prizes, they cannot manage it so well, and so they will go back to the level where they were before or even down. So like lotto winners are famously in a worse stage after a few years than before the big day. Right, mostly take it. Wow, so white to move mate into. John Taba Taba E. I think there is some very strong Iranian chess player, I think, who is also similar name, Taba Taba E. Wow, Las Vegas tournament, wow. Wow. Yeah, if you are just playing, yeah, that's the worst paid profession probably compared to the level of expertise. If you are, I think, like maybe if you are like a chess teacher, then that's okay. I think then you can be paid like another kind of teacher, like a music teacher or a school teacher. But as a player, yeah, that's tough. As a, everybody is amateur actually. Like for as a player in the chess world, I think, or maybe like 10 people, or maybe like 20 who really makes like a normal, like kind of like a another professional. Yeah, I am 24. I am 24 now, but yeah, 45 now. Yeah, I would be really, yeah, interested to try out maybe a few years just playing, and or maybe just a few lessons to teach, but like try out what is to be like a really professional player, just preparing for tournaments and playing in tournaments. And I never did that really. Only when I was in school I did that, so that's how I became international master at the age of 18. So in the secondary school I played like several tournaments, like in 3 years or 4 years. But that would be like a dream to come true, to be able to play like maybe like it would be really nice, like 5 years, maybe from 45 from now to being 50, to just have like something like a sponsor maybe, who so then I could just fully concentrate on preparing and playing. Yeah, sure. I think it's probably much easier to be like any kind of normal profession, you know, than to be able, instead of going for winning tournaments. But even if you are not in the best 10, I think best 20, but I don't know if it's in the best 20, because to make the same amount, because if like you are just a programmer, I think in the UK or in the Western Europe, you can make like easily, I think maybe like maybe 100,000 euros, I think, a year, if you are a good programmer. But you don't need to be like the best 10 in the world, probably not even in the best 1,000. But for just a chess player, maybe the best 20 makes like 100,000 euros, or I don't know if even the best 20 makes that one. But if you're a lawyer or some doctor, yeah, it's just probably you make more money than the best, maybe the 10th player in the world. Yeah, but of course, to being a sport person is like kind of like a luxury. So, okay, it's yeah, people pay for things which they're interested, and for paying for somebody for playing chess games, yeah, it's not really many people wants to pay for that. I guess not even companies. They cannot watch like maybe the football game, like like in one game, and they like 50,000 people watching, and they're paying for entry fee. It's not for the chess. So they show also the games for free. Maybe if they would show the online, maybe, or for the games, maybe for some entry fee, maybe then it would make some. But probably then not many people would watch. Or I don't know actually if there is some model which would generate a little bit similar way money, like maybe the other sports. Ah, that's pretty cool. Wow, they can get that kind of, but but that's a lot just from appearance fee. But he played maybe like 10 tournaments maybe a year, so like he got like 20,000 euros appearance fee by tournament. Wow, that's pretty cool. I did not think like they got something like that. A half as appearance fee, so that means like maybe like then 10,000. So 100,000 for 10 tournaments, so 10,000 for appearance. Okay, that's I can imagine that for top 20 play maybe paid. And Loki still is he still playing, or he is coaching, or he just retired and enjoying life from the money he made when he was a player? I met him when he was really young. I think in the city where I lived, he played in a tournament like I don't know, like 30 years ago, maybe more, maybe 35 years ago. He was very young, I think, at that time, but still was maybe already a GM or played for the GM norm. So let's find here. So it's a mate in two. Oh, so what's going on here? Hmm. Went downhill? What do you mean about that? Just because being political, that's sometimes, yeah, it's like, what other, but not like money wise went downhill, I guess, or family wise, or health. Okay, so what's going on here? So we should make sure it's not a stalemate. How do you make it a mate instead of a stalemate? Knight g5 first. Ah, yeah, I had to cover the e4 square. Oh, yeah, that's it. Because king d3 is only move. Wow, beautiful. Wow, what a nice geometry. Nice geometry. Okay, guys, let's see how many we have left. Maybe like 3 more before the tactical training we will have. So I to move mate into again. Okay. Wow, this looks like just a check and then a checkmate, no? It starts knight g5 check and then queen. Wow, this is kind of surprising. It always was in the last couple of, it was always without checks, but now we are back maybe from some easier ones. Probably some of the older generation was originally from Iran and then moved to the United Kingdom. I think from all around the world, people went to the United Kingdom because they had, visited all the countries like India and all other parts of the world. So why to move mate into oh, how will this checkmate? I just rook d8, yeah, if king c6 then no. King d6 then that's no checkmate. Yeah, if d2 then rook c4 would be a checkmate. Ah, simply rook takes d3, king c4, rook c6. Okay. Okay, let's do one more. One more. White to move. Okay, it's not a short castle, not yet, because that's not a legal move. Wow. Wow, what's going on here? Rook's, yeah, rook needs to take on h2, yeah. And then rook d1. Wow, somebody subscribed. Yanai Barkai just subscribed. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you very much. I think we have now like 18 subscribers. 17 at least. So yeah, thank you very much. If you want, you can contact me here on the different methods. And also, if you are interested in studying one by one with me, dear viewers, you can email me on this email address I just sent into the chat. You can also read an article which was written by chess.com, an interview when I was coach of the month on chess.com. Okay, guys, yeah, I think this will be good. I will be back in a few minutes. Actually, I will do some tactical exercises, maybe like in 5 minutes. Okay, and we'll continue tomorrow the checkmates. Yeah, thank you, guys. See you soon.